Tom, they're all in line. They're off in the Kentucky Oaks. And it was a very good start here for Lovely Maria. She comes out running with Condo Commando and Angela Renee between horses. These three out to the front. Sarah Sis came out running in fourth and Shook Up is down toward the inside. Then Money's on Charlotte. A long shot in mid-pack early on. Forever Unbridled is down toward the rail. After that comes Include Betty, who's closer today. She's only 7 lengths off the lead. Bird at the wires in between horses. Puka's there on the outside. Then I'm a Chatterbox. A 3-wide run for Stellar Wind. And then comes Ocean Wave, and the early trailer is asking for money. And the opening quarter mile as they go onto the backstretch goes at 23 1/5 seconds. And it is Condo Commando in front by 3/4 of a length. Angela Renee on the outside second. The Gray Filly Shook Up is third down toward the rail. Lovely Maria follows fourth by another 3. Forever Unbridled has been guided off the rail by Mike Smith, 5.5 lengths off the lead. And then Money's on Charlotte between horses. Bird at the wire making an early run down toward the inside. I'm a Chatterbox is 9 lengths off the lead as they run past a half mile and move into the far turn in 47 1/5 seconds. So it's Condo Commando and Angela Renee, and these two are matching strides with 3 furlongs to run. And on their outside, Lovely Maria confronts them. And then comes Shook Up. Forever Unbridled is 5th and moving on the outside. Then it's Money's on Charlotte, the rest of them with work to do. And Angela Renee to catch at the top of the stretch. And Lovely Maria's right up alongside. Angela Renee and Lovely Maria into the final furlong of the Kentucky Oaks, and Shook Up is third on the outside of them. 1 furlong to run, and Lovely Maria and Kerwin Clark have taken the lead, and they're pulling away by 3. And then comes Shook Up on the outside on the Chatterbox. Lovely Maria and Kerwin Clark have won the Kentucky Oaks. It was Shook Up second, and third under the wire was I'm a Chatterbox, in a final time of 1 minute 50.45 seconds.
Phillies run first and third in the Kentucky Oaks.
Well, he called on all of his experience over the years. Boo Boo Clark rode a flawless race. Condo Commando, as expected, took the lead early. Boo Boo Clark on Lovely Maria, positioned in about 4th going around the first turn.
And they're off, and they all came away to a good start, and it's Wonder Gal going out for the lead. Temperament Patty, Caramba, and on the outside, Forever Unbridled. Into the turn, Temperament Patty goes on with it. Now to take the lead from Wonder Gal with Caramba on the outside, a close-up third. It's a length to Forever Unbridled, who's racing in 4th. Pangburn down towards the rail in 5th, and JC Shooting Star is in 6th. Then Stroke Play in 7th, followed by Curlish Figure in 8th. Fast Retailing is 9th, and a break of 3. Peace and War, the early trailer, in 10th. They're on the backstretch after an opening quarter mile. That was run in 24 seconds. Temperament Patty takes the field up the backstretch. It's Temperament Patty by 3/4 of a length, with Caramba right there in second. Just in behind, it's Wonder Gal and Forever Unbridled. Those two are heads apart, 3rd and 4th. Stroke Play is widest of all in 5th. In between horses, JC Shooting Star runs in 6th. Pangburn at the rail in 7th. Then it's Fast Retailing, followed by Curlish Figure. Peace and War still at the back. The half mile was running 49 2. Temperament Patty on the inside and Caramba on the outside. And now the two of them are right together as they race midway around the far turn. Caramba on the outside, Temperament Patty down at the rail, and Forever Unbridled is now moving up on the outside from 3rd. Wonder Gal in behind the front runners in 4th. 3/4 went in 1:14 1, and they're moving for the head of the stretch. And it is Caramba, now challenged by Forever Unbridled on the outside. Caramba and Forever Unbridled, and there's nothing between them with a furlong to the finish. Forever Unbridled on the outside. Caramba down at the rail. It's Forever Unbridled by a nostril. Caramba coming back again on the inside. It's going to be tight as they come down for the finish in the Cumley, and it is Forever Unbridled. Looked like she got it by a couple of noses over a game Caramba. 7 lengths back to Wonder Gal in 3rd.
And they're off in the 52nd Apple Blossom Handicap. From the center, that's Untappable, who reaches out to take the early lead. Moving with her in the early stages goes Streamline. John Velasquez backs off the 3rd horse, Forever Unbridled. Then down to the inside goes Terrace Tango, 2 lengths better than Theogony. And Call Pat settles in where she likes to be. Last of the 6, and 6 off the pace setter, Untappable. So Giroux is aggressive today with Untappable. She leads it by a length. From 2nd to Streamline, who's taken in hand by Linderos. Down to the inside is Terrace Tango 3rd. To her outside goes Forever Unbridled. A stretch of 3 to Theogony, and 3 more to the trailer Call Pat. 24 seconds for the opening quarter time. The pace is controlled, and controlling the pace is untappable by a neck. Turning up the pressure second now is Streamline. 3 wide is Forever Unbridled third. Terrace Tango got a chirp there from Bejarano. Wants a little bit more from her. She's fourth and 2.5 lengths off the lead. It's a stretch of another 5 to Theogony and 3 to the trailer Call Pat. Half mile, 48 seconds flat, so well rationed up top is Untappable, who takes him into the far turn, leading at a half a length. 3 wide is Forever Unbridled. From between horses is Streamline. Terrace Tango is now asked to completely go for home, and she's not responding yet. Fourth, 5 lengths off the pace. It's a stretch of 3 to Theogony, and trailing the field is Call Pat, and now the pace quickens. Here's Streamline. The Illinois bred is up, challenge their leader, Untappable off the top of the turn. Forever Unbridled is 3 wide, and fourth is Terrace Tango. 3/16 to go. They went 3/4, and 1:12 and 2, and Streamline has the lead. Untappable is struggling now. To the attack is Forever Unbridled, then Terrace Tango and Cole Pat inside the final 16th. Forever Unbridled now takes the lead. It's Forever Unbridled, deep stretch to the winner. It's Forever Unbridled and Jean Velasquez to win it. Streamline second. Terrace Tango got up for third. Untappable fourth and 1:43 flat.
They're all in line. They're off in the Ogden Phipps. Forever Unbridled just a step slow to get going out of the gate as the long shot Desert Valley goes out to the front. Carumba to the inside, away running in second. Stop Charging Maria's right there, along with Carolina and Sheer Drama on the outside. Then cavorting, the trailer is Forever Unbridled, and she is 8 lengths off of Desert Valley. Desert Valley, a long shot in the field here on a 23 and 1 opening quarter mile, and leads the field in the Phipps by a length and 3/4. Stop Charging Maria sits in second position with her stablemate alongside. Carolina third, Sheer Drama to the outside of her. Then it's Caramba in fifth, 4 lengths off the lead, followed by the 2 trailers cavorting and Forever Unbridled. So the half mile is up in 46 and 1/5 seconds. Desert Valley is still the leader for now. Here's Stop Charging Maria. She's a half length behind, running in second. Carolina just to the outside of her. A 4 wide trip for Sheer Drama on the far turn, while Forever Unbridled rides the rail. And it's just 2 lengths off the lead here as they come toward the top of the stretch. And it is now Carolina and Stop Charging Maria who take over. Sheer Drama's next. Forever Unbridled, bottled up in traffic, no place to go. Caramba next, and on the far outside, here's Cavorting. And Cavorting has come alive. Oh, and she's taken the lead. And did she ever? Cavorting has moved away to a 4-length lead here. And then it's Caramba. Forever Unbridled storms into second late behind Cavorting, who has won the Phipps by 3 lengths over an unlucky Forever Unbridled. And then it was Caramba, and Carolina was 4th. They're off in the Beldame. And it was a very good beginning here as Paola Queen shows early speed, as does Tiger Ride on the inside, and off the tracks is right to the outside of them. So these 3 will dispute the pace in the Beldame, and right behind them is Penwith running in 4th by another 4. Then going for broke, Forever Unbridled is unhurried early and down on the inside, 5.5 lengths off the lead, and leading only Rachel's Temper up the backstretch. Paola Queen and off the tracks, nose to nose through a 24 and 1 opening quarter mile here. These 2 in the clear from Tiger Ride running in 3rd. Penwith is 4th on the outside. Then Forever Unbridled 5th and down on the rail, racing 3 lengths off the lead up the backstretch. Going for broke is next. Rachel's Temper is 7 lengths behind. Paola Queen and off the tracks, who continue to duke it out through a half mile that goes up in 49 seconds flat. So it's been an easy pace so far as they move into the far turn. And Paola Queen is the leader, 3/4 of a length off the tracks on the outside second. Behind the leaders is Tiger Ride to the inside of Penwith. And then comes Forever Unbridled, who's back there in 5th. She has not been given her cue yet. She's going along very well here, 3 lengths off the lead. Then a break of another 2 lengths more to going for broke in Rachel's Temper. So they make their way around the far turn. 3/4 went in 1:14 flat. Off the tracks, Paula Queen together the whole way. Penwith is third to their outside, and here comes Forever Unbridled now, and she sweeps up on the far outside, and she has swept past the field easily, taking the lead under a hand ride in the middle of the racetrack. And now Joelle Rosario lets her roll, and she pulls away to a 4-length lead as Tiger Ride rallies up the rail into second. Penwith is third behind a very strong Forever Unbridled in the Beldame. Tiger Ride was second, then came Penwith, and off the tracks, the final time was 1 minute 50.24 seconds. A completely commanding performance here.
Here we go as I'm a Chatterbox takes her spot in the starting gate, and here's Beholder in the final race of her career, going against Songbird and Stellar Wind, and they're all in line. Roar comes up here at Santa Anita, ready for the start. They're off in the Breeders' Cup Distaff, and oh, Stellar Wind did not break at all. She had a very slow start as Mike Smith sends Songbird to the front, and Beholder is right there, and I'm a Chatterbox is going to put some pressure on now too. And then it's Carolina Way running in fourth position. Landover Sea is next. Stellar Wind, who just did not come out of the gate well at all. It's about 6 lengths off the lead with the Argentinian Corona del Inca alongside of her. Forever Unbridled is last, and Songbird leads the way through a 23-1 opening quarter mile. A solid first fraction for her, but she's in the clear as they race onto the backstretch. I'm a Chatterbox is running along in second position onto the backstretch run. And then comes Carolina. Beholder on the outside is fourth. She's now 4 lengths off of Songbird up the backstretch. It's another 2.5 to Stellar Wind, and Victor Espinoza has her 6 lengths off the lead right now. Then Landover Sea, Forever Unbridled, and Corona del Inca. So it's a 47 flat half for Songbird. Very easy for her as she continues her journey into the far turn with a length lead. I'm a Chatterbox continues to pursue in second. Beholder has not moved yet. Gary Stevens has not asked her to go as of yet. Now he's starting to ask just a bit, and she's a length and a half off of Songbird, third in the far turn. Songbird is taken on now, and here comes Beholder, and a confrontation of champions as they come toward the top of the stretch. I'm a Chatterbox trying to cling to them. Stellar Wind's got work to do. Songbird and Beholder, and they're into the stretch, and here we go. Songbird set down. Beholder is alongside. Forever Unbridled is 2.5 lengths behind them. Furlong to run. Songbird, Beholder, they are nose to nose. This race living up to its expected power as they come to the wire. They're noses apart. It's Beholder. I think she got her head down on the wire. Songbird dug and gambling all the way. The two of them right together. And then came Forever on
the gate. Big World fractious. And they're off. Apology not accepted toward the outside, bounces right out on top. Opens up by 2 lengths in the opening furlong. Big World comes on to be second. Carumba's inside racing third as they come by us the first time. Apology not accepted. One in the lead, and they've got it, but Big World is moving up on the outside. The challenge from second. Carumba settles in toward the inside, racing third by 3. Romantic Vision is running along in fourth. Forever Unbridled comes away fifth and is down on the inside, about 6 or 7 lengths off the lead. Alongside of her is Tiger Moth. They're now about 7 or 8 lengths behind as Apology not accepted races off to the backstretch. 5 or 6 lengths back from there to Weep No More. The last of them all is Walkabout. Opening quarter mile was 24 1/5 seconds. Moving down the backstretch now. Apology not accepted continues to show the way. Big World is prompting the pace on the outside second, a length behind with 5 furlongs to go. Carumba's not far behind either, racing third, about 3 lengths behind, heading for the far turn. 4 lengths back. Romantic Vision up to be fourth on the inside. Tiger Moth is fifth. Forever Unbridled continues to run on from sixth. Still about 9 or 10 lengths off the lead, though, as they move on to the far turn. Walkabout moves out of last, and Weep No More trails. Still a strong outfield as they round the far turn. Apology not accepted and Big World head-to-head with 3 furlongs to go. Carumba 2.5 lengths back in third. 5 lengths from there. Forever Unbridled is on the move now. Fifth and now fourth and coming up on the far outside. She just went past Tiger Moth as they go by the quarter pole. Apology not accepted. Turns for home in front. Big World to the attack on the outside second. Forever Unbridled continues to make steady progress. She's now third with 1 furlong to go. Apology not accepted still with the lead. A very confident ride on Forever Unbridled on the outside. She continues to close, but it's still Apology not accepted in front. Forever Unbridled on the outside has taken over, and she strides away. And Forever Unbridled, nice looking return, wins by a length and a half. Apology not accepted with
They're off in the personal ensign, and Songbird broke like a rocket. Mike Smith and Songbird immediately to the early lead, and Going for Broke is right to her neck as they move for that first turn. Asking for Money will settle into stride. Third early on, Forever Unbridled takes her spot at the back of the pack. So it is Songbird, and she's in the clear here. She's going to have a 2-length lead through this first quarter mile. Going for Broke and Arad Ortiz Jr. sitting just off of her after a 24.14 reasonable opening quarter mile. Asking for Money's 4.5 lengths behind, and Forever Unbridled is 7 lengths behind Songbird, who heads up the backstretch with a 2.5 length lead. So the champion filly heading out there 3 lengths ahead here of Going for Broke. The first half mile, 47.91 seconds. An easy gallop for Songbird. Asking for Money moves up on the inside of Going for Broke now, and Forever Unbridled still on hold at the back with a half mile to go. Songbird heads into the far turn here in the personal ensign with a 2.5 length lead. Going for Broke continues to race in second. Asking for Money clings to her, and Forever Unbridled is still last. She has not been let loose yet, and she is going strongly. She's coming 3 wide here. So 3/4 is up in 112.29, and they're coming to the top of the stretch. And Mike Smith and Songbird turn for home in front. Forever Unbridled is coming down the center of the racetrack. On the inside, Asking for Money, running a big 1-2. Songbird with a 60th to go. Forever Unbridled runs at her. Songbird inside. Forever Unbridled on the outside. A dramatic finish. Forever Unbridled has defeated Songbird in the personal ensign. Asking for Money was third. Going for Broke was fourth, and a final time of 149.16. Forever Unbridled did it.
And here's Romantic Vision and Brian Hernandez Jr. going into line. They're all in line, ready for a start. They're off in the Longines Breeders' Cup Distaff. Abel Tasman broke near the back of the field as Champagne Room comes out quickly. On the outside is Paradise Woods, and then it's Stellar Wind down toward the inside. Mopetism and Romantic Vision. Elate is right behind them as they make their way toward that first turn. Then Forever Unbridled, and Mike Smith and Abel Tasman will have to come from last in the distaff. They're a good 9 lengths off of Champagne Room, who's the early leader going around that first turn. Champagne Room on top here and in the clear by a 1.5 lengths. Paradise Woods on the outside running along in second. Stellar Wind is third and tucked in as they head to the backstretch. Elate and Jose Ortiz outside of horses. They're 3 lengths behind at this stage. Mopetism follows in fifth. The break of another 2. And then comes Forever Unbridled. And now she's 5 lengths off the lead and beginning to move up outside of horses. Then Romantic Vision. Abel Tasman has been controlled so far. She just went by Romantic Vision, and she's 6.5 lengths behind under Mike Smith as Champagne Room continues to lead them along up the backstretch. Paradise Woods and Ekbeck in second. Outside of those two, Elate with a perfect run third, just outside the pacemakers. Stellar Wind coming under a ride from Victor Espinoza. And then Mopetism alongside. John Velasquez and Forever Unbridled are on the move now, and here they come with a 4-wide bid, and suddenly they've gone by Elate, and Jose Ortiz is really pumping on her to go, and Mike Smith is asking a ton of run here from Abel Tasman. She's got to get going. Forever Unbridled has made a bid for the lead as they come to the top of the stretch, and Paradise Woods fights on from the inside. Abel Tasman is trying to come on, and here she is on the far outside. Not Elate today. It is Forever Unbridled. Abel Tasman charging but running out of time. Forever Unbridled's gonna do it. Forever Unbridled has won the Breeders' Cup Distaff over Abel Tasman. Paradise Woods was third. Elate and Unbridled wins for Dallas Stewart in the Longines Breeders' Cup Distaff.
Fred Hertrick